What's up, fellas? DJ here on the Droopy channel, coming at you with a banger video on a topic that I think everyone can relate to, which is doing stuff for the huzz. So I think we've all done something that is kind of in this genre, whether it was trying to be the fastest kid in elementary school, putting on your freshest fit, not because you wanted to wear it, but because you knew other people would fuck with it, or just talking about some boring ass shit and getting some fuck ass interests that you really didn't want to be a part of, like, say, fucking listening to Taylor Swift or listening to some fuck-ass music that you don't like solely because the girl you like likes it. Now, do I think this is a bad thing? And I would have to say no. It's kind of just a standard part of growing up, navigating the world. You know, obviously you're going to have interest in people, unless you're Airways or something like that, but you're going to have interest in people, and you're going to want to impress them, you know? You're going to want to put your best self forward, or even a fake version of yourself forward that you think they will like more. And that's where it starts being a problem, when you're putting this frauded version of yourself out in front of the world for validation, specifically from one person. It's an unhealthy obsession at that point. Now, I got a clip that I'm going to show that kind of proves my point. Now, obviously, this is just a funny video, and the guy in the video is really talented, but it's kind of just an example of how you're not really gonna pull people off of doing something impressive because they might not even know it's impressive firsthand. Unless they're in your hobby and you know them beforehand, they're not gonna start fawning over you or something that you do, like an action that you do. And even if you do the action and they're only fawning you over that, how are they gonna like you in your other states when you're not doing that thing? Like, if you're really good at the guitar and a girl likes you because you play guitar, how is she gonna date you if, like, you're talking to her and you're not playing guitar and she's just not interested in you in the slightest? In my opinion, you should keep hobbies and trying to get girls or guys in separate categories. Like, you want to have them be in similar hobbies to you, you know, be a similar person to you. But if you're picking up a hobby because they're in it just to get more time talking to them, that's not a good idea, I don't think. If you're getting a hobby because they've talked about it before around you, that's not a good idea. And I think you should be looking for the hobbies, but you shouldn't be looking to gain hobbies unless you genuinely get interested in something that you do together, you know? Like, this guy asks you on a date and then you go do pottery and you really like pottery now. That's, like, fine, you know, that's pretty cool, actually. But you shouldn't be, well, you should obviously step out of your comfort zone, but you shouldn't be picking up these things and just practicing for hours and hours just for maybe like 5 minutes of validation that your efforts paid off. Now, obviously, take my opinions with a grain of salt, because I do not have much experience with this shit, but this is just from what I've seen in other people's interactions and how I've seen other people's relationships go to shit. And I think if everybody just started looking for people closer to them, like more similar already, then there would be a lot less problems in relationships. Like, people try to force other people to like what they like, when really they should just be looking for that in the first place. Anyways, thanks for listening to my yap session. I know this was a shorter video today, but I just had it on my mind and decided to speak about it to you guys because I hadn't uploaded in a little bit. So, drop a like, subscribe, really helps out. Especially dropping comments really helps boost stuff into the YouTube algorithm, so yeah.